Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Well, August the 20th, 2025. It's a Wednesday. It's the day before I fly back to China and getting around to review these Combat Creatures by Morphonauts. Their first Kickstarter, and it got funded, thankfully, and got made, thankfully, so got them here. Let's have a look. So from left to right, we have Luna. He's like the wolf or werewolf, big lot of glare. Hello, you can see me in the glare. Looks pretty cool. I'm really interested to see what the quality is going to be like on these. Now, if you don't follow Morphonauts, you can follow them on Instagram. And he does make some amazing 3D printed toys. And obviously, he's now expanded that into his first line of action figures. These are, I'm guessing, 112 to 110 scale. Measure later, do a comparison to the shark one. Looks pretty cool. Quite like that. And the last one here looks pretty cool as well. Nice looking. I'm not really into sort of 112, or rather into these anamorphic sort of figures, but I wanted to support Morphonauts because I've been following them a long time on Instagram and whatnot, so I backed the Kickstarter. Okay, I'm going to boxes, set them up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. And here they are. First impressions. Really, really quite nice. A couple of, I would say, small issues, but common to action figures. But for a first foray into a action figure production via factory, these are actually fantastic. So we've got the four figures here, Luna and the rest. Look at the names, and I'm going to look at the boxes now. So I'll have a look. Who we've got? We've got the no idea who that one is. Oh, the Via Lion. Looks like the last one. And you know what? I'm not looking at the names. Got to waste my time. Waste all the time. And you can see in the background, I've got the Skeletron boxes from my Roboscar Mark II, which I still haven't opened. Hopefully today, a little later, I'll get a chance to review one. I've been quite busy here. Okay, so accessories. They all come with 2 additional pairs of hands. I'll only show one. So this is from Luna, the one on the left, who's doing this sort of kneeling, semi-kneeling pose. So they both come with a set of open... Can you see how we can see? Let me see if I can put the light on in a second. Of open hands here. Obviously, the hand to be slightly different. These two should be the same. Maybe the last one, because of different paint jobs and sculpting. The shark hands have only got 4 fingers, and then both come with trigger finger hands here, and haven't changed end of hands over. And you all come with their own sort of a armored or robot style head. This is Luna's one here. We move across to the next one. Is the bear one. He's got his gun in his back. You see he's got that sort of claw and level the claw thing stuff here. But this I find a bit unusual. They've got a handle like this, but they hold it. I don't think it sits so close to the body. I'd rather just had a small thing to clip onto the wrist, but that's not necessarily just my preference there. And that's an popped out of the ball joint, but that is actually articulated. You can see by the ball joint, so you can get quite a few angles on that. And it also can plug into the various holes they've got on them. And then he comes with this armoured bear head here, which I think looks pretty damn cool. Then we've got the shark guy. So he's got that sword and shield, and his gun's on his back already. And here's the sort of shark helmeted robot or helmeted head. It's pretty cool. Wish they put some articulation in the jaws, but it's nice enough. Then lastly, the lion guy. He's also got one of those sort of claw handle things, but his one's not a claw. It's another lion's head. That same articulated handle system here. And then his helmeted head or robot head, it's here. Again, articulation there would have been nice. And then the other accessories they're holding. Now, you can see that the first one is this can't kneel down properly, but it's good enough. And you can see that they can actually shoulder the weapons. The stock can go into the shoulder. And that's due to the pretty cool articulation they've got, which we'll look at in a minute. So what I'll do now, I'll quickly take him and look at his gun, because the guns are actually modular. So if you see his gun here, I can actually take that part off. And then his gun I can take apart, his gun I can take apart. So you can actually, you know, you can't take anything more off of that. But the fact that you can change guns around or make your own guns is great. And then you've got the little holes there. So you could, in theory, attach things there too. Now he has got these two sword things here, which are attached to his back. You can see there. Very, very nice. I like these. If you wanted to, you could put a curved sword blade into his gun there. Oops. Wouldn't stick out really far enough past the barrel, but you could do that. You could put it from the stock, which wouldn't make much sense. You could put it on top if you wanted to, but you know, the fact that you've got options to attach all these different parts to different things is really, really quite nice for your customizing and individualizing your figures. So do a close look at the figures now, and the other ones, look at their accessories too. So start this, the wolf one first of all. Let's get his legs straight first. It's a nice paint job. The fur's nice, been inked. Bit of dry brushing wouldn't go amiss, but obviously that adds to expense and time, etc. But I think they look particularly good. That's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know. Very, very nice things. I'll get a bit extra light on that. That's probably a bit better there. So you've got attached, you can put attachments there, also on the wrists. You can attach things too. So you want to put the gun on their wrists or whatnot. I mean, if you want to put a gun on his wrist, not sure why you would, but you could put the gun on his wrist there too, because it's the same size hole for all. He says I'm doing it now, I can't get it in. Same size hole for all attachments. So the possibility here for again, individualizing your figures is very, very cool. Okay, the bear guy. Again, looks good. You see how strange that handled, rather just clipped onto his wrist, since he does have the hole there. Why don't you put the handle into the hole? Well, you can, but then it sort of sticks out quite far. The other side slightly easier. It will stick out quite far away from his body. Now you can see. There we go. One of the problems is you're getting paint rub at the joints. You can see a little bit of paint come off my hand there. And you can see that is really articulated far. I could turn the peg around, I guess. I could do that, but it's just too far away. So I'd much rather have a smaller peg here to go in. On the back, you can see his gun. He's got like a big one here. And you can take apart there and I think there. So two places in this one, and you've got something else you could fit his sword or something else down the bottom if you wanted to. It's a shame that this back part doesn't come apart, because I like to put the handle the other way up to be more like a Gatling gun, you know. But it's very nice that you can do that. It's a great looking figure. Articulation is going to be interesting. I think it's going to be really good in articulation, but we will see. Our shark guy is next. Oops. Let's get this guy standing up first. Here we go. Pretty cool. He's got like scars on this side. Should have been like a mark or inked in there. And one eye here. Here's again, same system with the handle on his shield there. The sword is really nice. His gun's on back again, it can be taken apart there, you can see. So the issues I was talking about at the beginning, the small ones, one is the paint rub, which you've seen. This guy's not inked like the other because there's no fur. You could do that yourself if you wanted to. The other one is I think the joints will get loose over time. Again, these are common problems of nearly every action figure. There's nothing serious or nothing major to worry about. Then last guy is our lion guy. Again, he's got a gun you can take into three parts. 1, 2, 3. I just think his jaw should have come lower because it leaves too much space for the neck there. Nice looking sword. Looks nice in the back. There's no fur sculpted onto this to ink, so there's no inking. But looks good. There is on the foot, but they didn't ink the feet. Nice looking. Okay, articulation is going to be the same on all of them. I will show on the first one, Luna the Wolf guy, since he's there, because I want to. Okay, let's have a look. So head, he can go a side to side, forwards, backwards. He can turn. It depends on how much space you've got from the sculpt to the neck joint, how far they're going to move, because I think the shark could be quite small in comparison. Shoulders. Oh, the pauldrons, they are actually connected via the armour at the top there, you can see. So his arm won't actually go all the way around without the pauldron being in the way. But his shoulder, you can see, has got a roll forwards and backwards. Feels a bit loose, but is nice. You can maybe cushion a bit more. He's got it looks like a bicep swivel. Lateral raise, he gets flat, which is nice. He's got a double bicep joint, so he gets over 90 degrees, which is really what we want. His hand has got both a swivel and a ball joint, so he gets motion in all directions. Trunk, yeah. So he's got trunk here. He's got a really good forwards, backwards. Side to side is small, he can turn. Waist, there's no turn or forward. Oh, I'm telling a lie. He can turn. There is a forwards, backwards, there's a side to side. So together, that's really good in the backwards. Forwards, not using the hips, is like this. You put the hips in, he can sit down pretty much in a car. And then sideways is decent. Hips, almost full splits, really good. Forwards, not great. Backwards is not great, but it's, you're getting about 90, so it's acceptable. Thigh twist, you've got double kneecap. It's quite stiff, but you're getting over 90 degrees. You can see the paint rub there as well, but it's okay. And then the feet is how's that? It's a ball, so you can turn all directions. You can swivel, tippy toe, dorsiflexation, but this I'm worried will be loose in time and struggle to support the weight, so let's put that down. Size wise, I will measure the bear since he appears to be the biggest. Then we'll do a couple of comparisons. Make sure we've got a nice focus on him first. So from the feet to the top of the head, he is just under 7 inches, about 6 3/4, around about approaching 17 centimeters. He is a big boy. Okay, so we get a couple of comparisons. First, I'll use a 1/18 scale. I'll use a Marauder Task Force Reds German, who I've given a Red Shadows helmet to, part of my Red Shadows. This is a 1/18 scale. You see that there is a massive difference. Doesn't want to stand up against the tablecloth, but everything that'll do. There's a massive difference in size. If I move him back actually, so you can see his feet, and then make sure his feet are next to. You see the size things, not quite double the size, but almost double the size. If I take him out, I'll move him across a little bit. If I use a Mythic Legions, is it Malice? I've got the skeleton Malice, I think it's a Malice, look here. So with Mythic Legions, they scale really well. Mythic Legions, I would say, probably scaled a bit bigger. But they, if you look at the size of that skull, and the Malice is huge. But actually they scale very well together. So you could repaint these to be more fantasy if you wanted to. And they can match in with the animalistic sort of Mythic Legion figures you've got as well. Take him out, and then let's put our guys, all come falling down. Let's put our guys over here. And then lastly, I use a Cyberzoic Arctic Dragon I reviewed recently, which is a 1/18 scale dragon. And you see they scale well with the dragon too. But obviously he's scaled for 1/18. Really nice releases. I think Morphonauts done a fantastic job on this, particularly again as this is their first time doing a factory production figures as opposed to their 3D printed ones. These are very nice and they show lots of promise of things to come. Now I know why they did the 1/12 scale, because that sells more than 1/18, but I live in hope that they will do a 1/18 scale production or toy line or something soon. They did try previously with Kickstarter, but that unfortunately didn't get funded. This one did. Very nice figs indeed. Okay, so Awesome Action Toys signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in another video soon. Check out the Patreon if you've not done so already. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.